Go ahead.
Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting parents whose children have passed. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. HPH goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non dogmatic way. HPH affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non religious background, and encourage open dialogue. Attendance at this meeting is voluntary. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Discussions here are confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Zoom meetings run by leadership are not confidential. These meetings typically feature guest presenters and are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of HPH meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with children who have passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you for reading that. I appreciate it. And I'm going to quickly introduce Reverend Sue. And of course, she is a huge part of Helping Parents Heal. She is one of our honorary board members as well. And I just have to say that Lisa is a board member as well. Reverend Sue Frederick is a lifelong intuitive, ordained unity minister, master numerologist, and soul regression therapist. She's the author of Angel Up, The Angel's Guide to Ascension, the Sacred Numerology Workbook, and Through a Divine Lens. And we've kind of studied all of these books through Helping Parents Heal. But she will be speaking to us next week about Angel Up, and I'm looking forward to it. You can learn more about her by going to her website, which is www.suefrederick.com. And without further ado, please join me and everyone here in welcoming beautiful Sue Frederick. Welcome, Sue.
You know, Elizabeth, it is so wonderful to see all these faces because just we are all, I'm sure, feeling the heaviness of what's happening in Texas and feeling the pain of those parents, especially. And now that we are aware that the children are the shining lights in spirit trying to help soothe their parents right now, we can feel sort of all that going on energetically. And I know I had been feeling it yesterday, and I was noticing that I was getting sad and upset about it. And I realized, or I remembered, you know, we are angelic ministers, all of us, and we can't watch something like this happen and just get upset about it. It doesn't help anything. And so, what can we do? We can go into our meditation and make it better and help bring healing and loving energy to the people who are suffering. So I knew the place to go was Helping Parents Heal and to talk to Elizabeth, and she was all into it right away. And here we are. Look at these beautiful awakened faces on this call. Just being in the presence of all of you, I feel so lifted up. So does anybody have any questions? Or should I just start with our meditation? And what I can do is either take questions now or afterwards. We could do question and answer. What do you all think, Elizabeth?
Well, I think that would be wonderful, but maybe we could just listen to what Rhonda has to say because she's only 117 miles away from.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
are you able to maybe just say a few words, Rhonda, about what's happening in Texas right now?
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of, it's unimaginable, really, because we have flooding here, but nothing has ever been this catastrophic. It's still raining here a lot. It just, and I guess it's still dangerous, but people are out there, and we just pray for the best. It's just sort of shocking because you just think things are in place for this kind of thing, and even today, this is way people drown in floods. So this is wonderful, and I love what Sue said about the children. The children are the shining lights for their parents now. And it'll take the parents some time to get to that, to understand that. But we all pray that hopefully they'll find this organization, and we'll be there for them.
We'll be there for them, that's for sure. Thank you, Rhonda. And let's go ahead with the guided meditation and then talk a little bit more after. Is that okay, Sue?
Yeah. And also, I thought it would be good to talk about, just to remind all of us, this vision that's behind me. You can remember this. I've talked before about how in 2014 I was really sick and left my body one night, and the angels held me all night looking at the earth and said all night in such loving, beautiful voices in my consciousness saying, the light is always winning. It doesn't matter how dark things can seem when we're up close on earth to tragedy, to pain, to suffering. We have to remember that the light is brighter than the darkness, the love is greater than the fear, and that we each carry that light in our heart, that those beams of light that you see shooting into space, the angels said, anytime a human opens their heart and sends love out, it shoots that love out into the world and fills the darkness. And they were so adamant that I had to remember this, and that things might look pretty hard in the future, and that we had to all be remembering this and sharing it. And I think this weekend is a wonderful time for us to remember that we are the light beams, the light carriers in the thoughts we think, in the feelings that we send out. And it's okay to be grief-stricken as we watch this. That's part of our human story, is to feel the pain of it all. I've certainly cried some tears watching it all unfold. But let's just take a moment now, and I'll put my meditation music on, and we'll take a moment now to take a deep breath with me and close your eyes. And we're just gonna let all of our earthly concerns melt away, remembering that the human mind always sees tragedy and darkness, but that is not who we are. We are perfect divine beings, beings of light, beings of love, unconditional love. Every one of us is connected to the all-loving God source that runs this universe with light and with unconditional love. So in this moment, we return to that awareness. We reconnect to our higher souls, the part of us that never comes to earth, that stays in the heavenly realms with the God source, with the angels, with the divine beings and our departed loved ones. That part of us knows that all is well and always has been. And in this moment, we rise up in spirit to lift into those higher realms, moving up the 10 stairs of golden light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we move through the tunnel of light that all souls travel through between lifetimes. And the purpose of the tunnel is to wash away any earth pain, earth trauma that we may be holding on to as we ascend into the heavenly realms, where our beloveds, our departeds, our angels all await. And already you can see waiting for you in the light, your beautiful, loving child with full joy, happiness, and health restored to them as it is now restored to us. And so we move towards them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now they wrap their arms around you and pull you out into the circle of stone benches where souls gather to process their lifetimes. And your departed child is sitting next to you now, like the ancient eternal soul that they are and have always been. You hold them with love. They hold you with love. And now as you look around the circle, you see all of us in these circles with our departeds with us, and the joy, the peace on everyone's face. And we now see standing behind each of us our primary angel who protects us, and our spirit guides. We breathe into the peace and perfection of knowing and remembering that all is well on earth, even when it seems not. That from this heavenly perspective, we remember the light always wins. And so with the help of the angels, we all agree that we will now go on a journey together to soothe and comfort the people suffering in Texas. And with your departed at your side to help out, and with the angels leading us, we travel through the time-space continuum, seeing the earth the way it looks in the vision, with light beams shooting up into the darkness, always the light filling up any spaces of pain. And we see Texas, and we fly through the time-space continuum to land right where the parents are calling out for help. We know the pain in their hearts right now. We see their beautiful children with them, but they may not be aware of those beautiful children, but we see them, those beings of light, trying to comfort their parents. And so we stand around the parents also, lifting them up into love, into light, comforting their pain. And for 1 minute, each mom, each dad takes a breath and feels a sense of relief, of love from their pain and sadness. And they lift their face up to the heavenly realms, and you see the knowingness on their face that their higher soul is telling them that their child lives on and all is well with their soul. And we feel the comfort rippling effect that all of these parents are receiving right now from you, holding them in love, from the angels soothing them, from their children kissing their cheeks, standing before them, trying to help them. Breathe into this moment, remembering that you are an angelic minister, and travel from one parent to the next, kissing them, holding them, giving them the comfort that perhaps you wished you had received in that moment in your life. Be the angel who lifts them up in their pain, lifts them to feel the loving presence of the God source. As you do this healing work, you begin to realize that this is your superpower, that you can travel in spirit and bring love, healing, and comfort to anyone suffering. And it makes your heart feel loved and healed as well. Feel that reciprocal love flowing back and forth, healing the parts of you that still ache. You are doing your holy work right now, being an angel of light. Travel where you're needed now. All you need is your love to wrap around them, and they feel it. Find the mother who is crying so hard she thinks she's going to die, and wrap your love around her. And see her receiving that love. Find the father who thinks he'll never be able to feel anything except pain again. And wrap your love around his heart until you see him feeling relief. Now find the siblings who are so brokenhearted, unable to even find the words to express their pain, and bring your love, your healing, your sacred light to those siblings. See them breathing just a little easier. And now find the survivors who witnessed the trauma, the children who survived the flood but witnessed their friends dying. They need so much love right now. Go and find someone in pain and shock and trauma and hold them in your love. See the angels supporting you as you help the people in Texas. And now leave the angels with the grieving parents. Leave the angels with the siblings. Leave the angels with the survivors so that all you see are angelic beings of light holding every person in so much love. And as we step back through time and space, we feel our hearts so open and grateful to be of use. Where there is pain, we bring love. And now we find ourselves with our departed sitting around the benches again. So now your departed is telling you how proud they are of you and your holy work that you do to help others. Feel their love. See how happy they are with you. You've done so well with this great challenge that you faced. You are a sacred healer. Acknowledge that. And now we turn and move back through the tunnel of light. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down the 10 stairs into the earth realm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath back into your body. And again. And in this moment, know that you really have done holy healing work and that you can continue doing this. Those parents need your love and wisdom more than anyone. And you can do it because you've walked this path of fire so that now you turn around and help others walking through it. And so it is.
That was beautiful. And I just want to recognize Gina, who's here from, she's near San Antonio, not far from Kerrville. And she's Caitlin's mom. So thank you for being with us tonight, Gina. If there are any other people here tonight from Texas besides Rhonda and Gina, please write in the chat box so that we can recognize you. And also, Gina, I would love to know if you are experiencing rain right now. Is it flooding where you are? Hopefully. Oh, Maria is in,
Houston, yeah.
Mary's in Houston as well. Thank you for letting us know. And I think that, and it's raining where Gina is, which is near San Antonio. I think that Houston is not quite as bad right now, although you have experienced terrible flooding and hurricanes and things like that. But this time, I hope that it's not quite as bad. And it's going in the other direction from what I understand, but I might be wrong. But let's see, Gina is saying, my Caitlin often attended summer camp on the Guadalupe River when she was younger. I can imagine. Oh gosh. And Sherry's saying, thank you so much, Sue. This felt incredibly powerful, reaching hearts of those that need healing. It was a beautiful meditation. Um, oh, yes, Cyan and Bill from Houston. Thank you for doing this. So thank you for being here. I thought that there would be more affiliate leaders on from Houston tonight as well. I thought that they had signed up, but maybe not. I was hoping that Deb would be here and some other, Mary Dooley, as well as Pamela Hilfinger, but I don't see them on here. But Anyway, does anyone have any questions for Sue that you would like to ask her?
Or even just to share your experience during that meditation. Did you feel that you really were able to bring love and healing? Were you able to go into that vision and experience it?
Oh, Mary Dooley is here. So she's one of the affiliate leaders in Houston. Thanks for being here, Mary. And then also Gina is saying, thank you for doing this. Both my husband and I have been deeply affected by this tragedy, as I can imagine having your daughter go to those camps on the Guadalupe River. And then Lynn is saying, thank you, Sue. That was beautiful. Um, Teresa's saying it was beautiful. Dawn, yes, and lots of tears. Sian is saying it was a very powerful meditation. And then Heather's saying lots of tears. If anyone wants to chime in who's from Texas about anything that you would like for us to know, please do. And I will unmute you if you'd like, especially our affiliate leaders, if you want to say anything. Or if, let's see.
Also, if you did really feel the presence of your own departed in that meditation, please share with us, because that always comforts everyone to hear that.
That would be wonderful. So, again, if you are in Texas, for instance, Gina, if you would like to say something, oh, Jeff is wanting to say something. So let's see if Jeff could. I'm going to. You're not muted.
think I just unmuted myself.
Okay.
So to the affiliate leaders, and I don't want this to sound like a commercial or anything, but if you hear of any bona fide organizations that are providing assistance to the affected directly, if you could share that with the greater Facebook Helping Parents Heal group, I think that that would be very valuable.
Yes, that would be wonderful, and we'll make sure that we have a place to post all of that information. And Mary is also asking to unmute, and she is one of our Houston affiliate leaders. So Mary, would you like to say something? I asked you to unmute. Hopefully you're able to.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, Texas really can feel so much support from so many communities. Even Louisiana has helped us through hurricanes, and we've done the same for them. And they've brought what they call their Cajun Navy in with boats and of course, trained animals to help in the search. I mean, it's just been an outpouring of love and community coming together from even outside of Texas. It's definitely felt, but I will definitely. There's so many organizations that are coming forward that are listing things that are needed, and I could put those out there.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much, Mary. And anyone else who knows reputable aid organizations that will be getting the aid directly to these parents and children who need them, it would be wonderful. Ty is saying, this was awesome, Sue. Thank you. I did feel Shayna's presence and my heart is a bit lighter. Carmen is saying, I've heard about the Ark of Highland Lakes. Would that be a good one to contribute to? So I'm not sure. Does anyone on here know anything about the Ark of Highland Lake? We can look into it, definitely. Carmen, thank you for that. And then let's see. Lynn is saying, thank you, Sue. I needed to turn my sadness into positive energy. And I think that that's the most important thing. The biggest takeaway from a meditation like this guided meditation, that we can be very powerful by sending all of our love and all of our healing that we have to all of those people who are in Texas. And I know that right now, they're probably not ready to speak to somebody with Helping Parents Heal, but we hope that the kids will bring them to us as quickly as possible, and we know that they will too. Um, so Lisa Wilcoxon is saying, I saw a life preserver floating in the river with a lighthouse floating on it. I know
Wow.
those in the water felt and saw us. That's beautiful.
Wow, that's great.
And Yelena is saying, I was definitely able to experience connection with my son. He grabbed me by the hand, jumped over benches, and took me to to a beautiful place, which is wonderful. Um, Gina's mentioning that the Convoy of Hope is a good organization to donate to. So we'll look into all of these and then get some information up on the Helping Parents Heal page as well. And then is there anyone either in Texas or just who was in the guided meditation who would like to share something? You're welcome to. And I'm going to go ahead and take Jeff off unless you'd like to say more. You're welcome to.
I wanted to say too, I'm so moved by everyone saying how affected you have all been by this tragedy. And yes, we have all felt this, really the pain of these parents. I think we all are aware that the children are out of the body, and so they're the angels right now, but it's the parents that you all have the angelic ability to travel to and comfort, especially you all, because you know exactly their devastation, and you can bring the wordless, unconditional love, which is what they need. And that's probably even more important than our donations and our food and our everything we can bring in the physical world. If we're bringing, instead of our distraught feelings, which of course we also have, but to bring so much love to them, that's really what will help them right now. And you all are the angels now. Don't forget that.
Oh, that's so beautifully said, Sue. And I truly believe that what we do here resonates and allows us to be able to send that energy over to Texas where it is so needed. And one of the things that I've seen about this whole flood that's been so heartwarming is the people coming together, as Rhonda was saying, and as Mary was saying, and the camp director of Camp Mystic who saved 5 girls, but unfortunately he passed. But what a welcoming committee he must have had when he got over to the other side. Can you imagine being able to do that for those girls? Elaine is just saying, I just want to give a special shout out to for the grandparents too, exactly, who are so
Yes.
suffering, are so suffering along with their child, missing their grandchild is often unbearable as well. You're exactly right. Thank you, Elaine, for reminding us. Rhonda is saying Unity Church is a place that is accepting donations in Texas.
Mhm.
And then Jessica is saying, I believe my daughter Leona guided me to helping parents heal. I hope these children guide their parents to healing as well. And I'm sure that they will.
Well,
As,
your kids just met their kids if they hadn't already met them. So it's already happening.
oh, and Ron is saying that she believes that Suzanne Giesman presented at the Auntie Church. Auntie, that's an unusual name, is AUNTIE Church in Kerrville.
No,
She corrected that to Unity a couple
thank
of
you.
posts later. I,
Oh,
I
okay.
translated
I
that.
like that name though, anti-church.
Well, I was thinking if I didn't spell it out, then people would really think it was strange. But at the same time, I've never heard of an anti-church because we're all in, just aunties go there, I guess, right?
Yes.
Anyway, let's see. Deb is saying that was so beautiful on so many levels. Thank you so much for leading this. I did feel Anne was with me. It was good It was so good to feel together in reaching the hearts of the parents. Anne lived in Texas, and I feel this was something she is so grateful to share with me tonight. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Deb. And then Florence is saying, I believe all of our love was lifted for the parents, for the families of this tragedy. Peace and love to all. And I agree. Again, this will be available on YouTube as well, so that people can go back and redo it. And if they weren't able to attend first, I will make sure that there are no advertisements or anything like that, so that you can go through the meditation as often as you want. And are there other people? Let's see, Galen is saying, I believe we planted the seeds of love and hope to grieving parents. I sat with a mom who was inconsolable, yet she felt us, and one day she may find us for more support, which is really wonderful. So was this someone in Texas? Galen, you're welcome to unmute if you'd like to.
That was part of my meditation.
Oh, now that's what happened. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Um, Lisa Wilcoxon is saying, please no. Um, we can continue this beautiful healing beyond this brief meditation. Yes. Lisa, would you like to talk just a few minutes about this, or you don't have to? You're welcome to.
I just think Sue did a beautiful job. I don't know what more I could add to that, other than I know each of our hearts is there because each of our children is there helping and healing. I just know our kids are there. I know they're there in the water, and I'm seeing it's like a pool day at a swimming pool, at a, you know, splashing and smiling. And I know the hearts are so heavy right now. And I recall even in my early deepest grief, I couldn't even imagine joy. And that's what each and every one of us on here today is for, is to be that light, be that lighthouse and that life preserver for when they are able to catch their breath and reach out. Thank you, Elizabeth, and everyone.
Well, thank you, Lisa, for adding that. And I think it is really important to understand through Sue and through Lisa that our kids have met these kids. A lot of times we hear from mediums that our kids are helping other kids transition to the other side. And I think that this is a very good example of a time when our kids are rallying to make sure that these kids are loved and shown the ropes, and that they understand how wonderful their life is going to be. Being home, we're still here in school, and their parents are still here in school, unfortunately. So they still have a lot to learn, but at the same time, it's a fairly magical journey when we allow all of the light and healing come in from our kids. So I'm I am very hopeful for all of these parents, and for the grandparents, and for the children who have transitioned, as well as all of the families, and as well as the um, everyone who's working on the ground to save these people. I know that it's exhausting, and it can be something that sticks with people for a very long time. So I'm hoping that this is going to be something that they'll be able to move forward from and continue helping and saving people as we move forward. And Sue, let's go back to you.
Well, I just want everyone tonight, before you go to sleep, take a few minutes and go back into those heavenly realms with your child and your angels, and then take a quick little trip back to Texas and and you can just find one parent who's crying and just go and wrap your love around them, and they feel it. I promise you, they feel it. And you are doing your angelic work, and your children are helping you do this work. So you have all graduated to the most ascended way that humans can walk on earth, which is remembering that you're the angel capable of bringing help, love, healing to anyone on earth who is suffering.
And I just want to say that Anne is saying, Anne Griever, who's one of our affiliate leaders for Spiritual Tools for Healing. Thank you, Sue, and all. Such a beautiful, powerful healing meditation. Blessings and much love. And Gina, back to Gina, who's very close to the flooding. I believe that my Caitlin was there to help some of these souls as they crossed over. I'm sure that she's been helping them, and she will help them as they move forward. And she might even realize that she knows some of these kids, which would be interesting, but certainly in a former life, maybe not immediately. Deb is saying, Anne wanted to be a mom while on earth and could not. I have felt all day that she was so happy greeting and caring for these kids. Thank you for giving us a way to connect and give love to the parents. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, exactly. They're taking care of all of these kids. And thank you. Thank you so much, Sue. Thank you, everyone who's on here. If anyone wanted to be able to say something and wasn't able to, speak now or forever hold your peace. But we always want to hear from everybody, and there were just so many nice things in the chat box. And again, I know that I'm going to sleep better tonight, knowing that this meditation is helping us to be able to connect with all of these parents who need us in Texas right now. So anyway, Pamela is saying thank you. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, everyone, for being on here. And Sue, if you have anything else that you'd like to say, then that would be wonderful. If not, then I'm going to ask everyone to unmute. So what do you think?
Thank you.
Okay, I guess everybody's
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you
all.
so much.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Good
Sue.
night.
Much love.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Thank you,
evening,
Sue.
everyone. So nice
Good
that
night,
you joined us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.